This is another Gennaro exclusive.
Anatomically modern man. That is, the people, the original people who are the same as all 5 billion people who inhabit the planet, came into being or emerged in East Africa some 200 to 300,000 years ago. This is not merely an opinion. This is certainly not hearsay. This is an operative scientific fact.
I think it's sad that my folks don't know their history. How the European came and stole our mysteries. Now we walking around with no dignity. Without a nation it made inferiority. It makes my heart bleed, blacks in catastrophe, not knowing we the ones who stopping us from being free. I set examples hoping I could pass the mantle, knowing self can be unraveled with factual information, so devils won't put the latch on you. I'm asking, what's the matter, dude? Did somebody piss you off for you to be this fucking rude to your brothers and sisters with no respect for the system, and now you pissing them off? They got you back in prison.
All the things that we consider the symbolisms and teachings and doctrines of Christianity, certainly since the Council of Nicaea, and really Judeo-Christianity, come out of an African matrix. That the fundamental templates of those religions, that is the models of the symbolisms of those religions, the doctrines of those religions, come out of the African
Martin
experience.
and Malcolm probably turning in their graves, died at a young age for their people to be slaves, taken over by the caveman rituals and ways, putting nature in chaos. So yes, we in the last days. At the end of the age, Pisces season is up, and now it's time for my ancestors' anger to erupt. Eat the bread and pass the cup before I get crucified. How would you feel if I told you your religion was a lie? Just a figment of one man's imagination, but spirituality from Egypt took a whole damn nation. Now you facing what I call spiritual shock. Mad at me cause I told you that your God is not. Praise to Amen Ra, Amen Imhotep. Check the source of all gods. In me they resurrect. Now I'm turning niggas to gods. We against the odds. Powered by the Ankh on Ptah's rod. Devils, I bring hell to you. The caveman I will bruise. Canaanites rule the Middle East, not these fake Jews. Third eye in you, I'm eyeing you to see the truth before you be a Canaanite. This is another G.O.A.T music exclusive.
Particularly as distilled through ancient Egypt. Okay. And so that if you're going to understand those, if you're going to understand anything about the religions that you profess to believe, then if you want to know and understand that religion in its truest essence, you can go only one place, and that is Africa. 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 Africa.
And I know. Look at the system, how they got our brain in prison. No intellectual vision, so there's no hope for resistance technique. See, I was raised as a Christian, righteous life I persisted until I found out what I envisioned was fiction. I mean, what's the rhyme with no rhythm? What's control with no system? What would adults believe if there's no religion but me? Believe reality, ancestral casualties faced from result of a black cultural dying breed. We believe everything somebody tell us, especially when it comes to religion. No need for evidence. They call me hell sent cause I'm antichrist, but hey, I call them Satan cause they proven to be anti-life.
Because I am the way, I am the life, and I am the truth. And it goes to Lazarus, and Lazarus.
This is another Gennaro exclusive.
Beer wrapped in linen bandages, and Jesus tells him to rise and come forth. And Lazarus rises from the dead and walks out. Well, let's analyze that name Lazarus. The middle of that name is the root of the name is Azar from Lazarus. That's the same as Asar, which is Osiris. Now, in the Egyptian ritual, Horus goes to Osiris as his son. He is his resurrector and fulfiller, and tells him to rise up. And Osiris rises up from the bier as a mummy and is resurrected. In an earlier phase, it was Isis who resurrected Osiris. In a later phase, it is Horus who performs the act of resurrection. But Lazarus is nothing more than the Osiris that has been resurrected. He is a form of Osiris. So Jesus is performing the same functions of Horus in resurrecting Lazarus, because that Lazarus is a late manifestation of Osiris. 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 Osiris.